Survey teams hit central Nebraska in an effort to recruit new businesses to the area. And after nearly dying in the hospital, a Hastings woman is back home recovering from the West Nile virus. That is our top story tonight on News 5's Weekend Edition. Good evening, everyone. I'm Andrew Mastuda. At one point, doctors told Cheryl Rigler's 4 children that their mother had only a 30% chance of survival. But several trying weeks later, Cheryl Rigler is back home, recovering not only from West Nile, but also from spinal meningitis and encephalitis. She has months of therapy ahead of her to regain her strength. But with the help of family and friends, Rigler is optimistic she'll do just that.
Do that now. I cannot work. I cannot drive. It's a whole new world right now for me. Therapy. So.
Cheryl Rigler now battles constant fatigue and partial paralysis in her left leg. She can only walk with the aid of a walker. And then she starts shaking a minute and a half later.
And my left leg gives way without even knowing. So there's only been a couple people that have been around me that haven't seen me go on my face.
Well, the only word that we can come up with is horrific.
Shayna Carter is Rigler's daughter. From the moment Cheryl was hospitalized in Mary Lanning, Carter and her 3 siblings had to decide what to do with their mother.
We didn't want to be burying our mother and not know if we did everything we could, and so we did transfer her to Clarkston.
While at Clarkston in Omaha, Carter and her siblings chose to administer an experimental drug called interferon.
There were 6 of us, and 2 families chose us to have the interferon drug, and then we were told that we were the only 2 that did make it.
Now back at home, Rigler, a single mother, undergoes hours of therapy, relying on her youngest son, 17-year-old Jesse.
And she's the strength of the family, and watching her deteriorate the way she did and as quickly as she did, it's kind of rough. And
Jesse's been forced to assume the role of adult, all while serving as the co-captain of the Hastings senior high football team and maintaining the highest GPA in his class.
Instead of coming home and worrying about, the football game, I'm worrying about, I need to make dinner for my mom. I need to, take care of the house and clean dishes and laundry, so.
Cheryl makes it a point to attend every one of Jesse's football games. And while they can't say when the Tigers will get their season's first victory off the field, there's one outcome they can predict.
I want them to, continue to know that obstacles can be overcome, because I've tried to let him believe that already.
A lot of things in the world can beat down a person, but a little mosquito wasn't going to beat my mom. And
a benefit is scheduled to help Cheryl and her family defray medical costs incurred during her treatment and rehabilitation. It's scheduled for Saturday, October 11th at the Adams County Fairgrounds. Among the many items available during the silent auction, a DVD player, Xbox, Husker tickets, and possibly a trip to Walt Disney World. Well, turning our attention to weather.